Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent and wide receiver. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He didn't get... They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Dukes. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grab behind the line. It's Mathis. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
I'll tell you, I love this offense going RPO on first, second, and third down at any point during the game because this quarterback does a really good job of his decision-making. He does a great job reading the defense, seeing the look, counting the box, and he's almost perfect on these decisions to hand the football off on RPOs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hands it off. Creates a little room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking for space. It's Mathis. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Francis. Safe completion on the screen. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Finds his target down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Mathis. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tulsa wasting no time. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's complete to the left. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explode.
The ball is out behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll run the draw. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Tulsa wasting no time. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Tulsa trying to pick up a fourth down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Yeah, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. All wideouts, no backs. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He wants to go deep. And it's batted away in the fourth. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate. Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab. He's got him first down. Tulsa wasting no time. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got enough space. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Alford. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the... and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas. Going right to work up top. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.